match it. Close to it, at least. Close enough. Close enough, you know what I'm saying? What's everybody doing out there today? Let me get all my stuff rolling. You know how I gotta do. You know how I have to do. There we go. There we go. And don't think that having Trump in my thumbnail is any kind of political affiliation, you know? I think all politicians are garbage. Garbage. Yeah. I vote for me. Every time there's a chance to vote, I vote for me. You know. So yeah, no political affiliations there. I just thought it was a cool looking thumbnail. You know. I'm in the business of getting views, so that's what I'm trying to do. You know. Touch one thing over there, everything falls. Everything falls. Now I got to find my Sharpie marker. How am I going to write my name on all the bathroom stall walls without my Sharpie marker? God dang it! I got to find that thing. Hit that like button for me if you could. We got 19 in the house, 1 like. Let me get after it myself. Let me make this happen. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. There it is. Money. Might have to roll these windows up. I don't know if it's too loud or not. Barry in the house was up. Not much. Trucker Beetle Bailey was up. Kelly Patterson, evening all. Barry says cash for president. Yeah, I would love to be president. The first thing I would do would be screw you all over. You know, I would sell everybody up the river, you know, like a true politician, you know, just say, screw you, what suits me? Today's program is brought to you by Love's Extra Large Sodas. There it is, Love's, brought to you by Love's today. Not really. I mean, I'm faking it till I make it, I guess, you know. I wish it was brought to you by Love's, but it ain't really. Gary Bates first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you're fifth, Gary. You're fourth or fifth there. Oops. Yeah. It happens. Don't stress it. Gary, you're number one in my world. You're number one. And I'll use this finger. Most people that say I'm number one, they use this other finger, you know, this middle one. But I'm like, I don't get why they do that. You know, I don't understand. They always say, you're number one, guy. We love you. You know, they have that one finger up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a trucker thing. The Great Freight Sage Logic, one of the most difficult names in all of YouTube. But hey, I got it. Doing good. Hey, brother, what's up? Wild Beard Trucking in the house. Everybody that don't know Wild Beard, go experience some Wild Beard. Get some Wild Beard in your life. Kelly Patterson, Wild Beard Trucking. Nice to see you. Yeah, you always like seeing Wild Beard come in. Kelly Patterson says the Presidential Medallion of Honor. Nice. Yeah. For you guys that don't know, I received that back in 2018. You know, I got that for what did I get that for? I forget. Wow, Beer, it's good to be here for sure. Yeah. Kelly Patterson, I finally get to participate with computer instead of phone and voice to text. LOL. Yeah, you got to watch that voice to text, though. Sometimes that voice to text will get you in trouble. I sent a text one time to the old lady, and I was like, hey, I'll be home at, 6 p.m. And it said, hey, I'm going to Jennifer's, or something like totally off the wall, nothing even close to what I said. I was like, I'll be home at 6, and it was like, hey, I'm going to Jennifer's. Oh yeah, my old lady thought that was a riot. But I was like, really? You think I'd be dumb enough to text that to you? Like, really? Let's see, G. Walker in the house, in the building. Thank you, sir, for letting us know you're here. 26 in the house. Good job, everybody coming in. Got them notifications set. I like it. Look at this. Let me flip you around here for a minute. Look at this stretched out Columbia. Look at that thing. Stretched out Columbia. You don't see that very often. You don't see people stretching Columbias. Or maybe it used to be set up for flatbed and now he does reefer. I don't know. It looks a little long to me to be a Columbia, but hey, to each his own. Wait, is that a Columbia or a Cascadia? I don't know. It's a little long though. It's got quite the gap in between the trailer and the quite the gap there. Look at that gap. You know, I don't like big gaps. So let's talk about the state of trucking these days. The title of the live, I'm actually going to try to focus on it today. Future of big rig 18-wheeler truckers trucking. I always try to put a lot of keywords in there, to get people to watch. So, what do you think about 2021? I think 2021 is going to be a rock star year, as long as nothing like unseen happens. That's how we always are in trucking. Trucking kind of builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and then all of a sudden, something like COVID comes along, just kicks our legs right out from under us. But it's like people don't want to be truck drivers. Let me roll up my window. This guy might be trying to sleep over here. There we go. I got nobody on this side for like probably 25 feet, so I ain't worried about that side. Beautiful here. Wisconsin, 55 degrees. Oh, it's nice. Got chalky hands. Just got out of the shower. Apparently they got the hard water here. And now you know all that. Let's see where we at. So the state of trucking. Now I was watching. There's a cool video. There is a cool video on YouTube. You can go check it out. It's a Coast Guard flyover of the port of Los Angeles, showing all the big mega ships out there backed up. It's crazy. And you know how it is. When one segment of trucking gets hot, it filters down to all the others. Because like when in the spring, when flatbed picks up, the guys that drop their flatbeds in the winter and go pull boxes, for Christmas and whatnot, those guys are anxious to get back to flatbed, So that's a good thing. Because it kind of pushes everybody into their own categories, where they want to be. Yeah. Sorry. Watching Dart back in over there. I'll flip you around here in a minute. Not sure what he's trying to do or accomplish. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish. He's got the mechanic watching for him. Gotta flip you guys around here. Let me see what we got. Let me see what I got. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, so he's got the mechanic out there watching for him. See, that's a mechanic right there. That's the mechanic. So Dart went in and got the mechanic to watch for him. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish here. These are pretty easy backing spots, I thought, but hey, who knows? Looks like JB Hunt, Intermodal, is handling it. He's got a handle on it back there. Don't know sometimes, just don't know. But that's what I was watching. Just want to let you know what I was watching. He may have needed another day in training. Sometimes that's just the way it works. Sometimes you don't get the training you need in trucking. Welcome, Kelly Patterson. Captain Flatbed says, "What is up, steering wheel holders and fuel island jockeys?" Yes. I've never seen someone go and get a mechanic and say, "Hey, can you watch my blind side while I back in?" Like it's a normal spot. That's what I don't get. It's like it's not even an angled spot. It's just a normal old spot. And actually, I think what it was, he tried to blindside it. That's what's killing him. Wow. Hang on a second. Let's go back to the scene over here. Let's go back to the scene. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on over there with him. Not quite sure. Can he do it? Can he do it? I get to a few comments while we watch Dark here. Let me put that up there. That way it ain't all vibrating around. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says just chilling at the Pilot in the PA. Okay. Pilot in PA. No name. Cashie's King. What's up, no name? Wow, Beard. Those shades, though. Yeah, those shades are my I love those shades. Like they're my homage to Macho Man Randy Savage. Love that guy. Wow, Bill in the house. What's up, man? Nevada Trucking and Trails in the house. Everybody go check out Nevada Trucking and Trails. Got a good channel going over there. Just kind of starting his channel going. He's growing at an epic rate. So everybody go check him out. Check him out. Subscribe if you think you like it. This guy's got 3 people out there watching for him now. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I don't know if you can see that or not. But he's got tons of room to work over there. I don't understand the confusion, honestly. I would go help him, but I'm not a big fan of going and getting out and helping drivers because a lot of times they don't take your advice, and a lot of times they don't want your advice. So I find it best just to, sit back and do my thing, which is YouTube. Let's see, where am I at? Kelly Patterson beat to the punch with the like. Yeah, no doubt. Kelly Patterson got that like button right off the bat. That's how we do. Let's see. This thing jumps around on me. Sorry about this, everybody. Sorry about this. Steering wheel jockey's read that one. Cap Flatbed says, show me the money. Yeah, no doubt. Where did he go? Did he vanish? Maybe he vanished. I don't know. See, he should have done like this guy in this Western Star right here. Come down here, turn around. See this guy right here? Come down, turn around, set yourself up correctly. Volvo coming in hot. Damn, he's coming in hot. He must have to take a real dump. Yes, sir. That guy, woo, look at that trailer lane. He's coming in hot. He said, boys, I got to take a dump. Get out the way. That's what I'm assuming. Whenever somebody comes in hot like that, I'm always like, man, we've all been there, you know? We've all been there. You eat that tornado, and then all of a sudden, bam, gut punch. All right, Dart went up and did him a U-turn and then pulled through. There he is. He's all safe and sound now. He's all safe and sound. No one worry about the Dart. He's safe. See, the mechanics are going away now. Good deal. He's safe. Don't worry about him. Yeah. Sometimes it's better off just to, I tell everybody, and I used to be a trainer for tried to train 2 people. It didn't work out well. One wouldn't listen to me, and the other one we didn't communicate so well because we didn't speak the same languages. What can you do? But my theory on backing is all about the setup. If I don't set it up right, I'll say screw it and I'll go turn around and try it again. Because, man, you can, sometimes if you don't set it up right, it just ain't worth breaking. You'll wear out your power steering pump trying to get that thing in there. Let's see, Paul Harris in the house. What's up, Paul? Thanks for stopping by. Trucker Beetle Belly. I just posted an update to my community. # brick in the box. Okay, good deal. Check that out. DIY just showed up. Everybody put it on the glass for DIY. He loves that saying, put it on the glass. So everybody put it on the glass for DIY. It's Gucci. He loves that saying as well. It's Gucci. It's Gucci glass. Put it on the Gucci glass. Nevada Trucking and Trails says, what are we talking about? Robots this evening? I don't know. Like, I think long term, yeah, robots are going to get us. Robots are going to get us. They're coming for us, like the damn Terminator. But I say make your money now. There's lots of money to be made before the robots take over, I don't know. And then like all things else, we will evolve, I wasn't always a truck driver, I did other things. Hell, I left trucking. We made a bunch of money. Came back to trucking. So, like, we just got to evolve, make a ton of money now, and then we evolve. That's what we do. But as far as, like, what do y'all think about 2021? Like I said, I think we're going to kill it in 2021 as long as something unforeseen doesn't happen. I also, what do you think about, like, next year? Anybody want to make some blind predictions? Also, I'm starting a GoFundMe for my new TV show. It's called My Robot President. I'm going to make a show where it's like Joe Biden's a robot, and I'm the one in control of programming him and in control of, keeping him up and running. So like, I don't know. Just an idea. My Robot President. Y'all let me know what you think, It'll be like R2D2 and Joe Biden combined. That's what the show's kind of going to be like. Speaking of robots, I had to bring that up. My Robot President, man. I've been thinking about that. It's going to be a great show. I wish I could get that done. Nevada Trucking and Trails. We're talking about robots. Yeah, we can. My Robot President. That's my new show. G. Walker says, just watch your step. Getting into Air Force One seems to be a little tricky. Yeah, don't scuff your shin bones. Don't knock your exoskeleton off your titanium robot skeleton. You know what I'm saying? My Robot President. I already got the theme song working out in my head. Kelly Patterson says, I finally got that video finished on my other account, 18-wheel shelf, titled Preparation. It's 37 minutes long in 4K. I bet that took a long time to upload. Yeah, still uploading. It'll be ready in a few hours. Yeah, well, check it out. Everybody go check out 18-wheel shelf. I think that's something on my phone screen, not on my tooth. I was eating strawberries right before the live, though. Let's see. Barry says, I love how autocorrect changed a duck crossing to a dick crossing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of where the dick crossing would be. Oh, me. The dick crossing. Love it. Kelly Patterson says, LOL. What's not shown in the video is the salsa made me and the dog sweat and cleared out sinuses. Yeah, I like stuff like that occasionally. I don't eat it all the time, but that's a hell of a street light right there. Like, damn, the thing's bright. Might have to put on my sunglasses, you know what I'm saying? Just looking for a reason. Let's see here. Cam Flatbed says, love some hood salsa. Yeah, no doubt. Some good salsa. Okay, autocorrect got him there. Autocorrect's a beast. The great Freight Sage Logic says, hey bro, I'm back. Thanks for coming in. Cam Flatbed. Trigger Beetle Bailey says, I have a stretched Cascadia. Alright. How does that affect fuel mileage? And what was the reasoning for stretching? These are my first questions I'm thinking of. Fell on my trailer settled or something right there. I don't know. Maybe losing air pressure or something. I don't know. I would think at these temperatures I wouldn't be losing air pressure too quick, but I have been here for a couple hours, so who knows? Always Learning says, hello everyone. Kelly Patterson, aka Filter Down Economics, but more realistically, it's trickle always economics, as everything has some effect on everything else. Yeah. Great Freight Sage Logic says, or 2 days. Okay. Red Diesel in the house. What's up, Red Diesel? Says, what's up, Cash? What do you think about autonomous trucks and the impact on the industry? Autonomous trucks are already here. They're already on the road. Now, how long will it be before they take over everybody's job? I have no idea. Nobody does, but I think it's, I think it's going to be a little sooner than most people are expecting. I do. I think technology is, with this AI, this artificial learning they got. I think with this artificial learning, technology is advancing at an epic rate. So, just be flexible in life. Like if trucking don't pay the bills, go do something else. That's the way I always looked at it. When trucking kind of got in the pooper in 2008, 2009, I just went and did something else. Like my life isn't tied to trucking. I like trucking. I like experiencing all the adventures, but at the end of the day, I'm out here for the money. I'm not out here for the adventure. You know, I like a challenge. I guess that's more what I like than anything. Like, because I look at a challenge. When I get a challenge, it's like, to me, it's not a negative. A challenge isn't a negative. A challenge is an opportunity for me to build my confidence. That's what a challenge is. Because when I overcome that challenge, then I feel good about it. So to me, that's what a challenge is. A challenge is an opportunity for future confidence. Just a thought. Just a thought. But yeah, autonomous trucks, they'll get a big part of it. It'll be like what they're doing now. They'll integrate it in some dedicated and some UPS is big in it. That line haul, like, man, those line haul drivers making bank out there. They coming for them jobs. They coming for them sweet ass union jobs. And I'm not just saying that, I'm just saying because they're union. But I mean, they're coming for the non-union ones as well. It's not like they're being picky about it. Like, if they're paying $100,000, I would figure, okay, so if UPS is paying a feeder driver $100,000 a year with health care and pension and all that, they're probably in it for $130,000, maybe more with pension and everything. I mean, I don't know. That's a hell of a savings if they can take them out. But I think there's good money to be made until then. But it's like we're going to have to be flexible. Let's see, and maybe think of what you want to do if you weren't a truck driver. What would you want to do? I don't know. Like, I was kind of in a construction-based business model before, and so I kind of think maybe I would start a construction business. Maybe like remodeling houses or something like that. I've got experience doing stuff like that. And with an aging population, and most older people want to stay in their homes longer. They're going to need things fixed and repaired. I'd probably get into something like that. Be my new YouTube channel. It'd be Cash is Construction. Cash is King Construction. Kelly Patterson says, hell, sometimes no matter how much experience you have, if you tried things just didn't work right with backing, some days I look like I just fell off a damn turnip truck when I'm backing. Matter of fact, the spot I backed into right here, I was on the phone with my mom and I was like, God almighty, maybe I should get off the phone and back this truck. Like, I wasn't holding anybody up or in anybody's way. I didn't, wasn't anywhere near hitting someone. But God, I took like, for a wide open, big open spot like I'm in, like, that's the problem. If there would have been a big Peterbilt, 389 on one side and a big show truck on the other, I'd have backed it in one shot, no problem. It's when I don't have the challenge, I'm not focused, and that's what done it. So if I would have been in danger of hitting someone's truck or something, I would have been like, hey, I gotta go, I need to do my job. But I got wide open spaces here, so I wasn't too stressed. Always learning, drive like a boss. I love those ads, man. Drive like a boss. There's one Dart ad that rubs me so raw. There's a guy, he comes on and he goes, I didn't know what company to go to, but everybody said Dart's got the miles, So I said, well, trucking's all about the miles. So I went to Dart because they got the miles. And I'm like, oh, God, dude, no, it's not about the miles. It's about the money. You know, he's doing that. He's doing that 90 cents a mile freight. Yeah, it's all about the miles because you're getting paid 90 cents a mile. Maybe expand your horizons a little bit, you know. Just saying. Just saying, you know. Um, and if that's your stepping stone to greater things, I'm not mad at you. I ain't hating on you. But get out of it as soon as possible because they're making a killing off of you if you're in a dollar a mile, you know, situation. But I love that Dart, drive like a boss. I went to Dart because they got the miles. And it's all about the miles. I'm like, no, it's not. Let's see. Where was I at? This thing jumped on me. This thing jumped. Drive like a boss. Red Diesel Day, a long way off. What did Red Diesel say? Autonomous trucking. I mean, autonomous trucks are already on the road. I don't think they're that far off. You know what I mean? I watched a thing the other day about autonomous trucks, and there's a place. They go from like Southern California. It's not a big run, but it goes from like Southern California to I think Phoenix, Arizona. I think that's the run. It's not a huge run, but it's for Whirlpool. It's washers and dryers. The truck is loaded with robots in one warehouse or production facility, whatever. Loaded with robots. The truck drives completely autonomous. I mean, there's a guy in there, but like he don't do anything other than sit there. Truck goes to Arizona, backs in the dock, robots unloaded. The only thing the guy does is open the freaking trailer doors. And I mean, like, let's be honest about it. A few solenoids and a couple electric motors, and that you could open your doors remotely. You know, like that's not like something that you couldn't do. But yeah, I mean, it unloads it autonomously. Like, I mean, it's all robots from the production facility to the warehouse. It's robots. So yeah. Now, you know, I don't think there are. I don't know. If I was guessing, and this is total guess, I would say probably in the southern states, like that I-10, that I-20, you know, especially out west where you got, you know, big expansions and not a lot of traffic to deal with. You know, like when you get out on 40 through Arizona, New Mexico, you know, like I think you'll see a lot of autonomous trucks there in like the next 5 years. I think they'll start working their way north and getting more advanced in like the next 5 to 10 years. You know, that's kind of the time frame I'm thinking. Like, you know, so if you're down in like the southwest, you know, probably the next 5 years you're going to see a lot of those runs get taken over. Just a thought, though. I mean, like any of us, you know, I got no way of knowing. Like, you know, there's no one single person out here that knows. You know, like there's not one single person. Let me see here. Where was I at? Where was that? Kelly Patterson says Dart needs to get out and look himself to get a real pick. Yeah, that's one of those things too. I always think it's better for the driver to get out and look for themselves because that's how you learn. You see what situation you're in, and then you learn. You know what you need to do. Like that to me. Every time I back a truck in, every time, even to this day, I've been driving truck 15 years. I think. Wait, yeah, just hit 15 years. Been driving truck. So every time I back a truck, even to this day, every time I try to learn something from it. You know, like, was my setup good? You know, I'm refining my setup. Even to this day, I'm refining my setup. You know, do I need to pull out a little farther? You know, so I don't have to swing as hard. You know, when you're in some of those tight flying J spots, you know, you got to pull out a little farther. You can't swing out as much. You just got to kind of swing out and pull out more. It's a refining process. But yeah, I agree. You need to get out. I think it's better for people to get out and look for themselves. It just is. Um, Captain Flatbed says, agree, Kelly. It's a long way off before it affects our jobs. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think realistically, like, before you see any mass issues with it, I think you're probably, and I'll put it like this. When I was in truck driving school 15 years ago, they said autonomous trucks would be taken over in about 20 years. And honestly, that's about right. I mean, they're starting to take over. They're actually starting to be on the road and doing things. But I mean, is it perfect? No. But the states are starting to get in with it now. The states, I can't remember what state it was, a couple months ago, said they were going to invest like $15 million in infrastructure for like a 100-mile stretch of highway to make it more autonomous truck friendly. I can't remember what state that was, but yeah, when you got states throwing money at it, it's going to come a little faster. I don't know. It's like everything else, some people will be better off and some people will be worse off, but like my nephew right now, he's like early 20s. I tell him, I'm like, keep your freaking license clean. Go get a freaking Class B. Go get a commercial license right now. I told him, go get a Class B. I don't care if you're freaking delivering freaking, I don't know, like, I don't care if you're delivering freaking washing machines in a box truck. Go get a job delivering something right now. Because I said, that's all going to build, like when you go from a box truck to a semi when you turn 21, like I've already told him, when you turn 21, we're shipping you off. You're going to freaking truck driving school. Like I still think it's a great career. Now will he get 20, 30 years out of it? Who knows? But, I don't know. I think it's still a good career. Let's see. Kelly Patterson says, at Red Diesel, the level of AI required for that is currently way beyond our means commercially. It needs to be able to use fuzzy logic. Yeah, that AI learning, man, that's crazy. I don't know if y'all have seen any of that stuff they're doing these days. If you've got YouTube Premium, look up some of those AI things they're doing. They got a program on YouTube. I'm not sure it's for everybody. I think it's only for the premium people. But Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, he hosts it. It's like a really well done AI thing. And the very first episode is about autonomous trucks. And like, there's some really smart people putting a lot of effort into it. So I'm not saying it's like, I'm not trying to be, it's the world's, sky's falling. I ain't trying to be like that. But I'm saying, like, the technology is coming along really fast. So just don't let your guard down is basically what I'm saying. I still, like I say, I tell people right now, go get your CDL, learn to drive truck. You make a good living for your family. You know what I mean? Like, you make a good living, you're definitely going to be above the poverty line as long as you don't, give your services away for free, I would say acknowledge your value. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, I think you should still get into trucking even right now, but also don't think that, autonomous trucks are 50 years away. They're just not 50 years away. Look at this idiot. This guy stops to let somebody walk across to let a pedestrian walk across, and this jackass passes him and almost runs the guy over. Like, are you in that big of a hurry? He's getting on the scale too. Oh, he's got to scale that truck. Pain, no gain. Aren't they Canadian? I think they're Canadian. Freaking Canucks. Run over somebody because you're in a big damn hurry to get on the scale. Like, oh, that's a bummer too, because that guy was trying to get on the scale too. Oh man, what a bummer. Let's see here. Gary Bates rubbed up on that like button. Yeah, 45 in the house, 30 likes. What's up with that? Those numbers are way off. Barry in the house. Dart is smart enough not to push a bad position. Instead, he made a better choice. Yeah, I think that I don't know. I don't know if that was his decision to do that, but yeah. I mean, if you can't back a truck, find yourself a pull through. I guess I mean, I ain't hating on him. Got to do what you got to do in trucking. When I first my first like 3 months of trucking, oh my God, if I went to the truck stop and there wasn't a pull through spot, I'd circle the lot for 20 minutes waiting for somebody to pull out. And if nobody pulled out, I'd leave and just go down and find me a rest area or another truck stop. Like, I hated backing a truck at a freaking truck stop. And I was actually pretty good at backing a truck because I had a spotter position. I drove a yard spotter before going to truck driving school. So I had back, and now it wasn't like I didn't just spot trailers all day, but like probably 2 to 3 times a day I would have to pull a trailer out, park it in the yard, get an empty trailer, and back it in a door. And I done that for like, I don't know, 6 to 8 months before I went to truck driving school. So I had a grasp on how to back a trailer, So, but it was just like the nerves of the truck stop, you know what I mean? Like being in people's way, and that's what got at me. But yeah, exactly. If you're not comfortable with what you're doing, don't do it. So yeah, no. So good job, Dart. I mean, I don't hate on the guy, man. DIY Semi says, yo, what's up, DIY? How's everybody doing? Let me get caught up on some of these comments. 44 in the house now, 31 likes. Kelly Patterson says, Barry, you betcha when I get too tired to back up like that, I go someplace else. Yeah. That's a bummer, man, when you show up at a spot like midnight and there's that one tight ass little spot, and you know why it's the one spot left, because no one else wanted to try it. It's a blind side. Boy, I pulled in like that at the Petro the other day. One spot left that wasn't a paid spot, and I know why. It was a blind side spot, and there's a big, pretty long black Peterbilt on the far side. The side you can't see when you're blind side, your driver's side. Oh, it was a beast of a spot. I tried it, couldn't get it, circled around, come back, got it again. But, yeah, it just, sometimes it's rough. Like I said, I had to circle around, come back and try it again because I didn't set it up right. Swamp Girl 69 says, hey, I'm in Nebraska heading to Clearfield, Utah. All right, that's a heck of a run. Hope the weather's good out there, man. It's been rough out there lately. Thanks for coming in, Swamp Girl. Appreciate you. Kaylee Patterson says, part of being a professional is making smart decisions. Yes, like do not go in the exit gate. I got my butt chewed for going in an exit gate the other day. I don't know. Like, I'd been at that port of Delaware for 8 hours. I was not driving all the way back around. I was the only truck left in the port. I swear to God, by the time they got me loaded, it was a ghost town. It was like I was the only one there. I'm like, I'm not driving all the way around the facility. I'm not going all the way. I went in the exit, and the guard comes out there. Aren't you a professional? I said, at this point in the day, guy, I don't care. I said, I don't have a time machine. I can't go back in time and undo it. So I don't know what you want from me. Like, I just laid it out for him. Hell, he was mad as hell. Oh, he was mad as hell. Red Diesel, Kelly Patterson, thanks for the insight. Yeah, all right, good deal. Swamp Girl says, oh my goodness, excuse you for what? Everybody loves my burps. Come on. Gary Bates, doing the goofy. I get that. That's funny, man. Oh, wait. Gary, you kill me, Gary. Swamp Girl says, so what y'all think of the Ford moving to Mexico? I think Ford has a ton of debt. They have a ton of union pension obligations. I'd be real weary of anything Ford did. Ford has so much debt that I don't see how they're ever going to get out of debt. I don't see how they're ever going to just pay the interest on the debt. Like Ford's in some trouble. I mean, their corporate debt level is unreal. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Moving to Mexico, yeah, you're probably non-union workers down there, paying them $2 an hour. Maybe that's how they're going to get out of debt. They're going to screw over their union employees. And here comes Bison hot through the light. Get him, Bison. Get him. Oh man, why ain't he got his trailer tails out? See, he's got trailer tails and they're not out. I guess he doesn't like fuel economy. 51 in the house, 33 likes. Thanks everybody for coming in, joining me. TJ Jones, the bull of the woods, says, what's up? Not much, we're chilling. We're talking about the future of trucking. I meant more like, I mean, you know, I know anytime we talk about the future of trucking, a lot of times it goes into autonomous trucks, but I meant more like freight rates, like the future of trucks, you know, like, which I guess is autonomous trucks, but I meant more like, you know, like, there's a cool video, I brought it up earlier for new people that just came in. Go check it out. It's a Coast Guard flyover of the port of Los Angeles. Oh my God, these ships are freaking huge. Like, they look like this big, and then they fly down on them, and the freaking thing's got like shipping containers, and they're like 10 wide and 10 deep, and they're freaking 30 or 40 rows long. I'm like, whoa. Like, I'm talking like probably, I don't know. If you, that's just what you can see on top. You know, they go way down in the hull. I'm like, there's got to be 15, 16,000. Let's see. Barry says DIY needs to be in charge of the treasury when you take. Okay, yeah, DIY. He be in charge of the treasury. No doubt, no doubt. That'd be a good position. Captain Flatbed says, I think our fuel is going to keep climbing and shortages continue until we open fuel production, and use of our own crude is hurting us. Yeah, open fuel production and use of our own crude, it's hurting us. You're talking about us not using our own crude? I agree with that. I agree with that. We need to, we need to figure that out. Reefer Trucking with Hitman says, do you have an email where someone can get a personal message to you? Yeah, if you've got a question about trucking, just leave it in the comments. But if you've got something that's more personal, my email is in the description of all my videos. Just hit me up there. TJ Jones, Bull of the Woods, says there is an old historical river crossing near Boise, Idaho called Beaver Dix Ferry. God almighty, that just writes itself. Oh my goodness. Kelly Patterson says, TJ Jones, Bull of the Woods, really, LOL? That's too funny. Yeah, there's one in Tennessee called, I think that's in Tennessee. Maybe it's not, but it's called the Stink Creek. Something like that, Stinky Creek or something. I'm like, who the hell names the creek Stinky Creek, you know? Load Trucker says, hello, Cash. Biden is forcing development of electrical vehicles by pushing oil production overseas. Okay, yeah, that could be a strategy. I could see that. Nelson says, AI deep learning is shit. The computer has to get a bunch of things wrong and figure out what's right. On autonomous trucks, that's like, okay, hit that old lady. Well, guess that's wrong. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really work like that, though. It's like, it'll figure it out. Like, it's like, okay, like red light cameras. I watched a thing about red light cameras on YouTube one time. They have got so good with red light cameras identifying what it's looking at. You know, like those cameras that look down and they can tell, they can tell if it's a car, they can tell if it's, a truck, a bicycle, a motorcycle. They can tell if your blinker's on. They can tell, like, I'm not saying it's there. I'm not saying that. But at the rate it learns is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Seriously, if you don't have YouTube Premium, get YouTube Premium. and watch that AI series. It is unbelievable the things those computers can figure out. Like, unbelievable. Um, oh, I hope Transport America's not planning on parking right there. Don't park right there. That's not a parking spot. Okay, good. I'm a little worried. I got to leave out early in the morning. I'm a little concerned someone parks beside this building right here. Uh, it might throw me. It might throw me for a little bit of a loop. But yeah, AI's got some learning to do. But man, it's advancing so quick. Kelly Patterson says that loaded trucker politics equals bad science. Most of the time, yes. You know, politics don't care about science most of the time. You know, like when George Bush was president, and they were like, you know, no, we're not going to let you do stem cell research, and it's like, you know how much farther ahead we could be on stem cell research right now if, you know, for 8 years they weren't like, no, no stem cell research, no stem cell research. Like, come on now, come on now. Let's be, you know. Dan's Outdoor Adventures already using autonomous vehicles in some of the ports. Yeah, I mean they're using autonomous trucks on the road right now. Like, you know, like they still got to have a driver in them, but the driver doesn't do anything. Um, let's see. Loaded trucker Kelly Patterson. Biden is no Einstein. Yeah, I think Biden's a robot. My robot president. For you guys that weren't here earlier, I'm developing a show. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. I'm starting a new show called My Robot President. It's going to be hilarious. Hilarious. Always Learning says, I got out of trucking in 08, 09 also. Was doing containers out of the port, but came back for pandemic reefer work. There you go. There you go. Nelson says, cash with that aging population will... autonomous trucks will take care of that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. You know, truckers, like the younger generations, don't really want to do trucking. I think that's a little bit of why rates are so good right now, is because they're trying to, like, you know, create, you know, more economic gains, you know, to draw more people into the industry. I think that's a little bit of it. Kelly Patterson says, Dan's Outdoor Adventures. This is very simple by comparison to the problems for the over the road. It's like teaching a robot to raise a finger versus doing triple backflips. I don't know. I mean, once they get the infrastructure right, I mean, like, they're already doing it. Like, look at how much of your truck is already automated. You know, are you driving an automated manual transmission? They've automated that for you. You know, this adaptive cruise control. You know what I mean? Like, little by little. It's not like it'll just be one day you'll wake up and boom, there'll be autonomous trucks everywhere. It's little things along the way they're changing. You know, and when these states start putting the infrastructure in, that'll progress it way faster. See, George Wilson, a locomotive engineer for a Class 1 railroad. Is that what you are, George? Is that what you're doing? A locomotive engineer for a Class 1 railroad. Dan's Outdoor Adventures. Kelly Patterson, very true, but I'm guessing they're using data and knowledge gained there for the OTR. Yeah, if you don't think Amazon is all this information that Amazon's capturing, all these convoys, and, you know, like, you know, Convoy, I don't think they're totally owned by Google, but I think they're partially owned by Google. You don't think they're gathering all this information of where these trucks go and what they do, and, you know, the speed they go, and like it's all being put into a freaking algorithm, and they're gonna figure it out. Like, over time, it'll get there. Kelly, Dan's Outdoor Adventures, of course, that's just natural, but it has to happen in stages and control groups. Yeah, I mean, they're already doing it. Driving with John, what's up, man? Says, hi, Cash, what's up tonight? Not much, just chilling, talking a little bit. Here we do a live. 41 in the house, 36 likes. Miss NV Truck and Trails, what's up? Says hi, subscribe, heart. Wow, is that your pink truck? That is awesome. That is awesome. Nevada Trucking and Trails, I adapt to my. Sorry, my watch going off. Nevada Trucking and Trails says, I adapt to my current situation. I don't make predictions. You just never know. Yeah, that's it. You know, like, I mean, like I say, the most logical thing I can say about autonomous trucks is, number one, we're already in the midst of it. You know, look at how they're building trucks now with adaptive cruise, automated manuals, lane keep assist, all that crap on them. You know, like they're working on it, they're building it, and it'll happen slowly. It'll happen over time. But yeah, you gotta be adapt. You know, you gotta be able to adapt. It says how I will take data and prepare for the storm. With that said, 2021 will be amazing. Yeah, I think so. As long as we don't get something just totally, you know, out of left field, I think 2021 is going to remain awesome. Probably with some ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be on a straight upward trajectory. I guess it would be this way for you guys. You know? No, I guess that was right. Okay, yeah, that way. But, you know, it'll be some ups and downs along the way. But I think overall, it's going to be pretty awesome. You know, some freight lanes will do better in the summer. You know, and then I think this winter, if we can't get these truck driving schools open back up and we can keep these mega carriers under wraps a little bit, oh, I think this fall is going to be freaking unbelievable. Like early retirement type money. Peaches and Grease in the house. What's up, Peaches and Grease? Thanks for coming in. Says hello, hello. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Kelly Patterson says, oh, by the way, Peaches and Grease has a channel. Go check her out. Kelly Patterson says, Dan's Outdoor Adventure. Yoda always in motion. The future is hard to predict. Yeah, that's for sure. Dee's World says, are there any apps that you can tell areas where there are more loads than trucks? I mean, yeah, you can get the DAT load board has information like that. How accurate it is, I don't know. Me personally, I think the DAT load board is more catered to helping brokers than drivers. Just my thought. Dan's Outdoor Adventures, says Kelly Patterson, channeling your inner Yoda. No way I can compete. Shoestring Truck in the house. Yo, Big Daddy currently on a 34 in Greenville. Nice. Nice. Let's see. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm going to get to a few more comments. I'm going to hop off here. Kind of losing steam. Want to go to bed. DIY Semi says, you trucking in Banking, Maine? No, I'm not trucking in Banking. I'm sitting in a parking lot, chilling. Texas Trader in house, 100% agree. Okay. Grim Faces, Port of LA is ridiculous backed up. Captain Flatbed says, hurting is not using our own supplies and wells. Okay, yeah, I get that. But guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Kangaroo Trucker in the house, thanks for stopping by. Just seeing you in there. Thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.